Hey, it's Mr. Morning Kicks 105.5. We have a little roundtable discussion going on here today about the CMA Awards and who we think may win. And we've got some of the leading experts on today's country music. We've got on my esteemed panel here. Right across from me is the Donald Gehring. Also to my right is the other Jess. We have Trevor Frisbee, also known as Big Country. And we have Kat Rose here. Right across from me. So we're going to discuss 3, possibly 4 of the top awards going to be given out at the CMAs this year. And let's start off with female vocalist. What do you think, Jess?
Well, Miranda's won 5 years in a row. I'm wondering if it'll change to either Maren Morris or Kelsey Ballerini.
Well, you got to pick one.
Just one.
Okay. They only give out one
2
award.
this year.
Yeah.
2 this year.
No trouble.
It's a tie.
No co-winner. No co-winner.
I think it might be Maren Morris.
You think Maren Morris? That would be
Yes.
kind of an interesting pick for that female vocalist. Kat?
I think Miranda earned it. Or Carrie. Okay. All right. No.
You were ready.
Here.
You were
Both
ready.
of them.
You were
No. I think it's going to be Carrie. Carrie's going to take it.
Miranda's had a tough year with the split from Blake and that whole thing. She's only had the one album and the one song so far.
Right.
But she's a favorite. She's a CMA favorite. So I would have to lean towards her. I mean, though a little bit of me is leaning towards Kelsey Ballerini, but I'm going to stick with Miranda.
See, I don't think you could. Sorry, I don't think you could be vocalist of the year when you've only had one song come out
That's
in
the
the
point.
year.
Also nominated
point
When you
you
have
have
Carrie
awards.
Underwood dropping bombs all the time. You know,
Right.
she comes out with Dirty Laundry. She comes out with
Church Bells.
And she
Carrie Underwood.
she is
Hands
a she's just like a person in country music
Oh, yeah.
that they love. They love
yeah,
her.
absolutely.
She's a
an
goodwill
icon,
ambassador.
so-
She's a goodwill
yeah.
ambassador.
Perennial favorite, gotta be Carrie.
You think Carrie?
Carrie.
All right, so we have a split here, but basically we're leaning Carrie or Miranda, one of the two,
Yeah.
with an outside shot of Kelsey Ballerini. All right, male vocalist. There are 5 in the category nominated. What are you thinking, Big Country?
I gotta say Keith Urban. Just from Blue Ain't Your Color, just going from what he's done over the past 10 years to completely opposite side of the spectrum with something like that song is
Yeah,
it's a testament to how good somebody can actually be.
I think a lot of people on the panel are leaning towards
Yeah.
Urban.
He's worthy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Urban
Definitely.
He's had a great year. His new song, Blue
Ain't
Ain't
Your
Your
Color.
Color.
He
That's
also
great.
did Wasted Time and
Yeah,
Break on
yeah.
Me. And
Oh, yeah.
he
John
just
Deere.
finished
Been a big
American
year.
Idol too, so
So who are you thinking?
I think it's Keith also.
I think a lot of people thinking Keith Urban for that one. All right, as far as the song, let's just quickly touch on album of the year before we get to the entertainer of the year. Album of the year, there are 5 nominated, including Keith Urban, which everybody likes, the Ripcord album. But you also have to look at Carrie Underwood. That's a big album, and Eric Church, 5 nominations this year.
Yeah.
You gotta win something.
Yeah, I mean, I think this album of the year is going to go to Eric Church again for Mr. Misunderstood. Didn't it win last year?
And the year before.
The CMAs like to do
The
that. They
past
like
5
to,
years.
They do
they like to keep the
favorites.
same categories and the same people. Though they do have a
We forgot.
circle. They do have a circle of trust.
Right.
Yeah.
That some people are in the circle of trust.
And I think Eric's earned his way in there. I think he's got a
Eric's
good
in.
shot.
Yeah, Eric's in this year. I
Yeah.
think Mr. Misunderstood. What do you think, Kat?
I'm going to go with the Urban still.
You're going with the Urban. A lot of
Yeah,
people on there.
Ripcord's
What do you think,
amazing.
Jess?
I think Dirks might win.
You're wrong. No,
Wrong.
I'm kidding. You think Derek's had a
Yeah.
good year,
Yeah.
and he lost his dog as well, but he replaced him.
Jake, yeah.
He lost Jake. Had to put him down. But you're thinking that. What do you think, Don?
I think if Eric Church is gonna win one, it's gonna be here. But my favorite's gotta be Keith Urban.
All right, again,
Yeah.
Keith Urban
He's
getting
got
heavy favorites
Four
here.
4 hits off that album.
Yeah.
Am I the
It's
only
just-
one going out on a limb with Eric Church?
I'm with you on Eric.
You're with me
Church,
on
yeah.
Eric?
I think
All right,
he's
we'll-
I think he's
I love
earned
guys.
I
the
think
circle
so.
of trust of country music.
I think so. He's in
Yeah.
that circle of trust.
I think so.
All right, and finally we have the Entertainer of the Year, the coveted category of Entertainer of the Year. And again, 5 nominations. This is a big one. This is the one everybody looks for.
Right.
We'll be on it. That's
What are you
night.
thinking? Is it unanimous? Is it going to be unanimous across the board
I
here?
think so.
It's
Of Garth?
Gotta be
Garth.
Garth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has
this
to be.
this has got to be Garth's year. If he doesn't do it now, it's never
Not
going to
gonna
happen.
happen.
Yeah, first time in New York in 20 years, and it's just like he was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's the
Tore it
same,
up.
Nothing
the
changed,
same
yeah.
person. He's got everything going on his side.
Yeah,
He's
I
doing
mean,
radio right now too.
you got to like Urban in this category. Kerry, Chris Stapleton, Luke Bryan, they're all great, but it's got to be Garth.
Yeah,
this
Garth's
year.
on another level.
They did it for what's his name?
George Strait.
George Strait.
Last
Yeah.
year with,
Years
with this
ago.
tour, yeah.
A few years ago, yeah, they did last tour. So I think if he doesn't get it this year, it's not going to be. They're not going to be able to bring him back and resurrect Garth again.
Kind of
Yeah.
fades.
To do
Second
something.
category, yeah.
So I think it's going to be Garth. And would he stop saying Miss Yearwood, please? It's his wife.
know what?
Say Trisha.
That's our Connecticut mentality. He's from the South. He's got the Southern
It's Miss Year-
hospitality.
say
I think there's
Trisha.
a different spin on it. Miss Yearwood if you're nasty.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Doing the nasty with Miss Yearwood.
All right.
All right, there's the picks. You've got them. It's it's up for grabs now. We'll see who wins at the 50th annual CMA Awards. Carrie Underwood predicts country music history within the first 8 minutes. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll be watching. Hopefully, you'll be watching, and we'll see how our picks fare up against who actually wins.